back here with Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Few notes. First and foremost, I changed the brightness on my capture card. I bumped it up a bit because, as you will recall, many, in fact, of our GameCube games were appearing very dark. So it looks it's a little different, and just to my eye, it looks washed out because of how I'm used to it being, but I can actually see much better now, so probably this will be good for a while. I mean, you'll remember it was ridiculous if you were at all present for the Wind Waker playthrough. You doubtless saw what I'm talking about. I really gotta tweak my capture card settings, because it's gotta be something like that makes it so dang dark. It's just black here, unless I have the light arrows out. I'm sure I put a funny clip in there, just so you could see what I was talking about, even if you weren't in the Wind Waker playthrough. It was ridiculously dark sometimes, a bit, like, inconsistently so. Like, one day it would be fine, and then the other day it would be... Anyway, so I just bumped the capture card's brightness settings, and it should be fine now for the foreseeable future. A few things I wanted to do. We probably don't really need Raisin carrying all these weapons now. That's only going to confuse me because I'm going to be like, didn't we have a Laguz-Axe? And it'll be in his pocket and I'll just forget. I also completely forgot to use the permabuffs and I forgot to forge a weapon. So, like, what in the hell am I doing? I would love a special weapon. Thank you, Daniel. Wait a moment. We should decide who to get one for before making it, shouldn't we? I was thinking maybe a slightly stronger sword for Mist. Because her strength's coming along, but given her good speed and luck, and the fact that she's got good magic defense, she can rush in there and just be hacking up mages, potentially. If she had an even better sword, that would be great. But in that same vein, she's probably doing alright. I thought maybe Braum or Oscar. Maybe more like Oscar, because he doesn't really have a super solid strength base compared to a lot of our friends. And perhaps I'll swap that in over his steel or iron lance. Yeah, let's make one for our Oscar. So let's convoy away his, Oh, I guess we'll make it a steel lance, won't we? Let's bump that strength, that accuracy, that crit. Yeah, fine. We'll be able to sell master seals and stuff for money as we so desire. Now, what weapon that Oscar would wield be? He's kind of like the dad of the three brothers, being the oldest and all. And in some respects, he's like that to the rest of the group. I've got an idea. This shall be the caregiver. Should we make it green as well, just to match his armor? Or maybe a blue to sort of contrast it. Nah, make it green. There you go. As for permabuffs, I believe we got... It was just the energy drop and the talisman, right? Resistance and strength? Very good. Okay, I know who I'm giving the strength one to. That's for Mia, obviously. 12 is a bit sad for her incredible capabilities elsewhere. Bring! Sweet. Now as for Rez, this is an interesting one. We could give it to Soren, but I reckon his is going to climb pretty well anyway, and 22 is already kind of like overkill. So something tells me it might be better to give it to one of our very fast people, like Oscar, or even like Braum. Do you know what? I think probably Braum actually is maybe the best call, because with the Knight's Ward, I'm already kind of classing him to a way that he's solid with both defenses, and his res isn't terrible either. So if I do this, then now it's like his res is very passable with the Knight's Ward in the face of your average mage. I'm happy with that. It was gonna be like him or Nephany or Oscar, someone really fast on the front line who, like even Braum is kind of fast on the front line, who's gonna be tanking stuff and needs to tank multiple things. Very well, back to this. I think we already had this all set up the way we wanted it. I do believe so. And I was saying before that I didn't think I would really go for all the extra treasure and stuff, but I'm thinking maybe I'll rethink that, because the only ones guarding it are... Where does it tell you their affiliation? Ah, why doesn't it tell you their affiliation? Shouldn't you be able to see which team they're on from picking them like this? I guess all the ones labeled priest are on team priests. Don't kill us, please. So there are very, very few of the priests that are actually combat ready, and those who are have no crit and about 15 damage, which even if you had no res wouldn't be that bad. Ah, silence. Now that's something to worry about. Wasn't even thinking about staves. Offensive staves, that is. Some of them don't even have staves, and most of them who do are healers, so as long as we're just one-turning these enemies, won't be a big deal, I reckon. Still, we shouldn't hang around because there's every chance that they decide to go attacking Rolf, say, because his res isn't very good. Actually, his res is the worst on this side, so I don't want any... Well, no, there are no attack priests around here. We'll play it by ear. I actually would like to try and get some of the treasure that's hanging around here. There's a thief up here. So in the one turn, it would be kind of tricky to get up in here without Raisin, say, and I didn't bring him. But like if we took you out, pushed you up, and then pushed you to the side, we would have a route through. Let's just give it a go. See how we go. I mean, it seems like it's going to be a short mission, so I'm okay with failing a few times, and especially since everyone's classed up now, the amount of combat capability in our party is pretty staggering. Damn, you know what? They've only got... Shoot, hang on. There are only a few chest keys you can loot, so I'm gonna, like, equip some people with them. And just give me all the chest keys we've got, and that'll be... that plus the ones we're looting will be enough. Sorry, resume! Try me! Try me! Try me! Try me! Yeah! Oh, they tried me! Oh god, I didn't realize you still have 1 health after that. Didn't you used to have a shield, Stephanie? Oh, there's one in your picture. Where the hell was it just then? She's so damn confident. She's like, I don't need shields anymore. God, what did I put Mordecai there for? What the heck am I doing? No, Swordmaster, be nice, be nice, be nice. Just miss something. Just miss. Why was any of this my idea? Oh, God, this was just stupid. What did I put in there? I am sorry. I can fight no more. Tagaliga must return. Okay, pretend that didn't happen. Fine, it's fine. This time I'll just go to the left side like less of a moron. Put my ranged people over on this side so they can actually get in there. It's fine though. It looks like they're not pulling too many curveballs. It's just the added gimmick of the fact that the healers are in the way of everything. Only 26 health on this one. It's the same as my attack power. Nice dodge. It didn't blink green on the second hit. Does that mean parity only happens on the first hit, or is it just it only blinks once just to show you that it happened? Man, it would be great if you got that defense again, but I was an idiot, and so I don't really deserve it. Okay. That's deserving of my performance. My performance is deserving of that, rather. Is a sentence that makes more sense. Do you have enough constitution to shove this one? You sure do. Push. Oh yeah, you can smite. Do that. Dush. That doesn't hurt them, does it? No, okay. This is a little tricky, actually, because I'd like to put Braum up here. That's probably the right thing to do. It's just that the Swordmaster can, like, just walk around him at this point. It would be better if I could get him up here, but no one can shove him that far. I guess what I can do is if I shove you, bang, you're up there. Now I can get, if I should have someone shove Mia, for instance. Who's got a better crit dodge, actually? You do, but she's a little tankier and a little dodgier. Oh no, you're a little dodgier. Ooh, I don't know who to put there. No, better be you then. So we need 2 people to shove you. God, what? What's your, oh, your weight's 11. Stephanie's a little heavier. She and Lethe could shove you, I guess. Sure, do that. Now he can get up here, so this person is probably going to try and fight Ike. So if I just take his sword off, he won't fight back. In which case, the scary one over here won't get a chance to come down, right? Because this one will attack Ike and then block this spot. So that's probably the safest thing I can do, just because I made such a silly mistake earlier. Oh, I've lured someone over here to Lethe, but that's fine. She'll take it out. That's not the one with the Lagu's axe, right? Nah, it's cool. Yay! Van Tor dead. I can maybe have Mordecai get a few hits in here. Yeah. Thanks for that. Jerkweed. Alright, so the thief is obviously going in and doing shenanigans there, but oh, that's really annoying because that's right. I can't push that the priest anymore now because the thief is standing there. Well, that's a shame. I'll have to wait for them to steal something else. But I can get rid of all this junk this turn, so I assume you could have taken this out pretty easily, which is why I took away your thing. Oh, you actually didn't have a 100% chance of Mordecai go. Ooh, is that the range of Lagu's axe that you're standing there? Nah. Go ham. Oh, it'll be in the range of this one, but they won't wreck you in 1 turn. And we need to get you some XP if we want to actually include you in the party for the rest of this, which I really do. Your speed being sort of your biggest flaw at the moment. The little step forward, like, maybe this is a good idea. They're suddenly deciding as they walk forward. This is a little unfortunate. I'll have to not use Braum this turn, really, because I need someone else with a bit more quickity range. Actually, can he, if he throws a javelin, or a spear even? It's a lot of damage, but probably not the thing to do. Probably better have one of our rangy mages or Rolf do it. Let's try Soth? Soren, even? Actually, we need someone even faster. There is no one. Oh, except maybe Astrid. This would be a perfect time for her. Pew. Pew. And ability do. Whoa, alright, Paragon. I was like, why'd she get so much? Now, who are we gonna put there for melee? I think probably Ike, because the reason I put him here is because I think he has the best chance against this one. What if I give him Slim Sword for ultimate? Does that give him better dodge? It actually doesn't. Slightly better it's given better accuracy, though. Okay, so he's only doing 6 damage to Ike. This one's only doing 6 damage to Ike anyway, so even on a crit, that's only 18. Okay, here's, I'm gonna have him attack this. If he gets hurt badly here, I'm gonna have Mist heal him, but I'm ultimately gonna have one of our ranging people take it out. Oh, nicely done, Ike. Never mind, a heal maybe is not necessary. I'll probably do it anyway, actually. Because that would be silly not to. Because this person isn't the only one who can potentially hit Ike, I suppose. Now Soren has less XP, so and he also gets bonuses from being beside Ike, so this is probably the best thing to do. That is 15 damage, right? 21 minus 6? Yes. And he gets adept naturally. It must be something like about your skill, because that's gone up a fair bit. since it's class up and all. Ooh, if you could get that. Ooh, Brave Bow it, maybe? Yes, do that. Then we can just, like, clear this out, but not even worrying about whatever else you're gonna steal. Just take this at our own pace. And it's a crit. Yonk! Nicely done. Sniper Rolf is a legend. Ooh, almost a level for you. And that'll give you that sleep, which you don't really want, I guess. But it'll be nice to have for everyone else. Okay, so you're a sniper, and you've got a Venom Bow. So 16 damage is pretty sad. You know what? I won't even do any damage to him because he's so tanky. And we've got a Sword Master here. Now, you're more of a threat, but your Priest isn't going to move here, right? So we're safe this turn, I think. I could put Levy here to start taking out some of these. The Laguz Axe is only doing 27. Why is it that it isn't blinking? It has the damage done by Baoric attacks, but does it also maybe negate the effectiveness against Laguz? Sort of seems like maybe it does. And you'd be doing 19 and 19 here, which is pretty good, and they have a poor chance to hit anyway. I think I'm actually kind of cool with having you do that. Dodge chance being good and all. What's your gauge at? Yeah, go for it. So we can start clearing some of this out before we carry on. I gotta be very careful moving ahead, though, when we get to the point where there are people who, priests who can attack us. I mean, if we kill one or two of them, I'm probably not gonna reset, but I'd really like to avoid it. I also should have marked your range a long time ago, because you can hit, like, Ike and friends. You probably won't from there, but you can try anyway, and that's not okay with me. So it's just you, and then you who have, who are attacky mages on their team, right? As attacky priests. So just gotta be careful about putting any low-res people with ranged responses in there, because that will be bad for them. For the priests, that is, because we will counter and kill them. I like having a physic staff around, though, because we can see at a glance who needs healing. And Ebony, why don't you just help Mordecai with this, so he doesn't get overwhelmed by anything. Yonk! That one ran away, actually. Alright, Sniper goes after Rolf here, can do -1 damage, at most, and I guess that means Rolf will respond and take them out, right? He is poisoned now, unfortunately, but we'll survive that. Nicely done. Okay, actually, I thought it would take... Oh, no, of course it'll take it out, because he's faster, so he gets 4 hits with it. Good God. That was not your brightest idea. So what I hope here is that the Swordmaster will come down... Oh, I hope they don't come down too close. I mean, if they come down right in front of the priest, then it'll be fine, because then Rolf can just do that again with the Brave Bow or whatever. Yeah, they're going beside it. Okay, cool. So, in that case, that's... Oh, gosh. People just spawned there. What the hell? Well, they've just got one of these and one of you hanging around? What? Why? That's uncool in a big way. Okay, actually, you had better just, we better just have someone shove that priest so we can get in there. Oh, no, perhaps we have Ike shove and then Brom takes the position there, because it's all physical damage up here. Ah, you can't go that far? Why did I not look at that? Can Reese shove, Ike? Okay, so if you do that, then we can have a Meiji or something come up and attack the Swordmaster so that Ike isn't dealing with everything himself. And better that Soren be up there to give him his bonus. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Just to make Ike's job a little easier, but he's still getting attacked by maybe the Feral one and 2 Swordmasters. And his crit avoidance is good, but it's not that good. That I feel like no panic about this. Wasn't the smoothest setup I had here. Perhaps it's better to have Mia go there so that it's not just all the stress on one of them. Kind of damage we have going here. 30 from you, but either one of them they have to choose which one to attack. So actually, maybe it is a good idea to put Mia here, so that he's not doing everything himself. Even on a crit, she should survive probably better than he would. For instance, here, if they get a crit, it's 21 minus 14 is 7 times 3 is 28. 21, and then they might go around and finish him, but depending on the order of the things they choose to do, let's hope that doesn't happen. And I guess these ones aren't moving. I'll just have Levy continue to move up here and hack things apart. In the unlikely event that we survive on the western side there, because I'm being really stupid here, for reasons. Heal Rolf. I don't remember. How did he take damage? Was it just from the poison, I guess? Probably. Really do. Astra may be useful in this next turn, so I'm gonna have her on call. If we're up here, I mean. This one, the Kuzaks is getting healed again, and probably will come down to intercept Levy now, and have a rough time of it. Okay, the Feral one's going after Mia right away, which is perfect, because she probably won't be able to take them down in this one turn. It'll do a fair chunk of damage, but she's pretty tanky anyway. She goes up in 1... Oh, she gets only 1? That surprises me, but whatever. And so now that the Swordmaster at the top left can't reach either Mia or either of the two anyway. Strength and speed, hell yeah. Can't reach Ike, can't reach Mia this turn, so now it's just this Swordmaster is the only one we have to survive, and even if it's a crit, he survives, I'm pretty confident, so... Ow! Couldn't have gone really better. That was probably the best I could have asked for. That's a long wait. Are we sure? Okay, the enemy was just like, I don't know if I want to end my turn yet. Wait, their CB speed is 16. Why did I not get 2 then? Do they have some kind of thing that's like, if I go first, I go fast? Oh, no, my strength Oh, I've got the steel blade on. That's not the one I meant to equip. So my speed and strength went up, so my effective speed has gone up by 2. So last turn it would have been 19. Right, okay. This is not the weapon I meant to equip. I was pretty sure I would have this one, which is why I was pretty sure I would do doubles. That was just silly. Actually, this is a slightly trickier approach than I was expecting because we can't just walk right through these priests. So we need to shove them twice if we wanted to get around on the other side to get the angle on them here. And we don't have much room for our ranged people to move around. Oh, but we can put Braum up here now, so that's probably the thing we want to do. What I'm gonna have you finish this one off then. Of course he gets adept. This is cool though that like around the point where we're getting to hit the crux of both magics, nice. We're hitting like the crux of where our characters are starting to be really powerful. The game is now like, all right, now here's a challenge that is more about worrying about not killing the enemy. I like the paradigm there. Okay, so what I can do is, because these priests aren't gonna move probably, and thus far the bolting person is kind of avoiding us. If I have someone like Ike and Mia standing here to block these, and they're probably not going to go over to heal at this turn, I can put Braum here, and then they're probably not going to be able to... The Swordmaster probably can't go after Ike or Mia right here, I think. I'm just going to go full safety here. Just put Braum here. I'll have him attack with the Steel Lance, and then I'll have a ranged person move where Ike is standing. We don't need to be too fast with this, I don't think, so now that we've got that thief taken care of. Ow. Oh, she's actually got a Laguz bow, which would be helpful here. Is it necessary? 8 and 8 here, and then we could have Reese finish it, so not really. Best to save it. Nicely done, Astrid. I remember her being so freaking strong in Radiant Dawn. So I'm glad it's the same here. So the real bad thing here, and I pray that doesn't happen, I can't see any reason why it would be if one of these priests moved to go help the Swordmaster, in which case the Swordmaster would then have free reign to come in and cut Reese in half, basically. But like I said, I don't see any reason why they would move, because this one's at full health. So what's probably going to happen is this one goes after Braum, and then we can just finish them off this turn, loot the treasure, head over to the east side. The army of people who aren't priests is down to 19, so we're doing well here. If I shove you out of the way, I can have Lethe come up here and do stuff, because there's no sniper here, yeah? So she's pretty safe to do most things here. Mind that her gauge is running a little low. But she's so dang dodgy that she'll probably just tank it anything that comes her way anyway, even if she was untransformed. So I may as well have her cut through here and just try and get a bit of progress before the rest of our team is here. Mordecai, stand over there, you handsome bastard. Alright, that one ran away. This one's still getting healed, the one with the Laguz axe. They're really worried about this fight, aren't they? I mean, as well they should be, I guess, but it's a little silly when you consider how wildly outclassed they are that they're going to just stand there healing when they could be trying to start damage on us already. I won't judge their strategy, this band of ruffians. I mean, they've won already twice, right? Well, I know I quit once, but I think they won once, if we're counting. Is that another thief? I'm gonna be so upset with this game if that is right now, because how the hell was I supposed to have all my party... Come on, man. Was I supposed to guess that too? Whatever. Alright, so everyone better dip out here. Assume they're not... Maybe Braum can just sort of hold this... Well, no, we can have someone hit and run it as we go. Like Astrid. Everyone else just get the heck out of there. We can loot it in a minute. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll have Ike finish this. 100 chance with anything? Yeah, some sort of, just so you have a 100% chance. Reese will heal you, and then the rest of everyone can just sort of dip. Nice. I'm not sure, I think that was just a crit and not an ether. Yeah, he would have gotten health back if it was ether. It was wicked, whatever it was. Nicely done. Level for you. That's level 4, yeah? I could do with a bit more speed. Strength is cool. Yes. Speed and defense were the things I was hoping for. And maybe res even. Nice. Sword level up. What are you at? B or A now? A. He studied the blade. How many boltings you got there, partner? 5, I assume. Yeah. Ooh, we can steal it from you, though, if we get it faster. There's an incentive. What I'm going to do is have Mordecai finish this, because it's an easy takedown and relatively safe for him, and then have someone else come up in front. Either Nephany or Lethe, I'm not sure which yet. I think her dodge is still pretty good transformed, because it's just your speed going down to about 10, right? So that only lowers your avoidance by like 10. So it's down to 57 it would be, I believe. That said, would you have an easier time here? Your dodge just isn't quite as good, I think. I'm gonna have you stand here and just not attack. Oh yeah, the Bayark Guard's the other reason you're gonna tank hard here. Just to sort of hold things off here for a moment, but still be doing damage on this front while everyone else gets over here. Just gonna shove these ones even farther out of the way. Do you think if I shoved them in front of this block, we would confirm that no more units would come out of there? That would be my favorite thing. I wish you could rescue enemy units. That would be funny. Oh, I didn't have missed heal poor Rolf here. That was silly. So that thief is going to steal 1 this turn. Laguzak's, they're attacking their first thing on their turn. I guess if she does damage here... Oh, never mind, she's going to crit. I was about to say that that priest could still come in and heal them before their turn was over, but never mind about that one. That was probably the right thing to do, putting Lady there, although her gauge is almost gone, I reckon. She'll tank like 1 more hit. What are you stealing there? A Bourguignon. Okay, I would want one of those. Or Bourguignon, maybe it's pronounced. It sounds like it's Smash, anyway. Oh, you're throwing something at Mordecai. Don't like that at all, but she'll only get 1 or 2. And there's very low crit chance to crit. Okay. That was just a stupid mistake I made. Now, shoot, they're getting healed. Okay, it's not very much, though, so Levy might be able to attack it as her last thing, but she does before she transforms. Why? Stop. Why? No, God. Help. I just started moving everyone away. Never mind, she's untransformed. Ah, the reinforcements. They're behind a wall of people. I'll have Race try it, I guess. Oh, he's already not getting a double, so I may as well go for all damage 23 here. Is this Soren? Thank God. I could have him put some damage in there, too. That would be almost a takedown. Hellfire being the most attacky. 2 of those is 1919. It's pretty good, but fire is also good against these, so it's probably better that you do that. I can't shove these priests out of the way to get to this one. This is infuriating. Maybe we just have our melee people go after this one, because our mages really need to take down the person with the axe. So Regal Sword, okay, so what? So Steel Sword here. 13 and 13 is this, so Mia will definitely finish that off, right? Yeah. And she's got lower XP, so it's better if she does, although you could easily ether or crit here. What did I say? Yonk. Alright. Cool. Sorry about that, Pharaoh 1. Here's how it goes sometimes. So Mia's now free to carry on here, although I'll just wait to make sure that we actually do take these ones down. Or that happens. What are you? Oh, that's a chandelier. I was very confident that was a person for a second. Interesting that this bishop has not elected to use silence on Reese yet. Or anyone, for that matter, but Reese being the obvious example. And it's an adept anyway. I guess the random reinforcements that, like, they don't tell you are coming, it's just, like, maybe it will come out if the, like, there's an open space, I get that, but that doesn't tell me what turn, how many, or what kind of units. So it's, like, it's as good as nothing, basically. It's just, like, it's not very useful information, but, it feels slightly more justified now that all of our characters are overpowered, because it's just, like, I just need to have an infallible position going forward. So Bourguignon, as long as I get to you this turn, which is obviously not going to happen, then we can prevent you. We can prevent you from perma stealing anything. Yeah, you know what? Go on. I'm gonna sorry about this, Mordecai. I'm demi-banding this so she can continue the assault here without slowing down. She still has very good dodge and attack. For instance, she will be able to take this one out. That doesn't mean I should get Mordecai the hell out of the way though, because now that he's unshifted, he will be much easier target. I like in the sequel where even if you're untransformed, you can still retaliate, even if not punch on your own turn. Like if someone attacks you, you still like punch them back as a Laguz. Oh God, your health is so low. Problem is maybe in the bolting range here. I'm not super desperate to get that bolting. Oh, is that a sniper? Oh, snap. Oh, yikes. Oh, I didn't like that at all. Totally forgot you would be there, but you probably double them, right? And so you could take them out this turn? Almost. They might get a heal out on them this turn, but Levy will certainly be able to take them out, for instance. Jeez, I didn't think about that at all. They also have a Swordmaster up there. I should really be more paying attention to this. Skill, speed, luck, and res. That's really good. Much as I liked your defense from before. Yep, they're bolting on Brom here. It'll do like 12? That's my guess. What was that, 14? Cool. I should be checking if there's a crit chance there. Obviously, if I could run up and steal the bolting from them, I would do it, but don't have an amazing amount of faith in that. A Tomahawk. Okay, I'll survive without that. It's the one they snatch first that they get, so I prefer Bourguignon over the Tomahawk anyway. They better not spawn another thief over here while I'm going to take care of this stuff. Could be a crit coming your way, probably is just gonna miss, though. Yeah! Okay, that works. It works. Maybe Mist heals you this turn, and that's the play, because you're gonna be crucial in this next bit. Or maybe Nephany. I'm not sure. Ah, right, I gotta be wary of any Swordmasters up there, though. Either way, I think you don't need to be there, and you're a soldier. Okay, so we don't actually really need to worry about crits too much up here. Do this slow and steady thing and get them all gone. Ow. Yay! Nice. That's level. Sweet. I like your defense and speed. I like you running in there and being a tank. So dodging and normal tank. Oh, yeah! Health, speed, and defense. Them's the tank stuff. Dodge of 50. Get in. Bolting out on Ike. He should be fine. I gotta check the crit. I keep forgetting to do that, but his crit avoidance is 13, so this is probably a decent way to lose this bolting. Like I said before, there is no explicit time limit here. I want to know what this thief is snatching from this other place. I hope it's not a good item. Like, well, just I hope it's as in not a weapon, but some other useful bit of equipment or something like that. There's gonna be a full guard in one of these days. Or perhaps there already is and I missed it. Something useful, I'm sure. Now you're gonna steal, what is it? Let me see if it was worth me rushing over here for. A silver bow, okay, that's pretty good. Still, if I can get you before you leave, I get a tomahawk, which is nice. Though it doesn't seem very likely that I can get there, does it? Alright, here's what I can do. I can throw 2 javelins out here with you. And then Levy can run up there and do some fighting. And if she clears a space, then Astrid maybe can run all the way through and shoot at the thief or something like that. Nicely speed. Nicely experienced. I'm starting to see why I didn't really need chess keys. Yow, is what I would have said. If I didn't dodge all your nonsense. Level! Sweet. I want strength, I want defense, I want all the physical stuff. Yes! Wow! Oh, that was good. I love it's just cat, level 11. You know what I might do in that case is maybe Astrid goes and takes the one out on the left side here instead. Oh, or you get 9, is that right? As long as Rolf takes out this. Actually, and it'll be even better because Mia can come up and do stuff as well. If Rolf finishes off the Pharaoh one here. Yeet! Yeah. Go on. Oh, wait, shoot. Lances beat swords. This wasn't the smartest thing I've done because they're both lance people beside her. Astra! Oh my god! They're already dead! Calm down, Mia! God, that's not what it looks like in the other games. You sure got that Boganon. This is the first time we've seen Astra with an axe. I think it might be. Hey! Yonk! Wow, she's really taking her time. Oh man, I thought she had a slightly more damage on her than that. Whatever. They probably still won't be able to take Mia down. Nice. A steel sword for you would be very good. Eventually. For instance. Yonk! I'm not really paying attention to who's getting XP here. I'm just kind of going. But we're all getting XP anyway. What have I left my levels here? Yeah, people are growing. Reese is still level 1, but he's a healer, so he'll be climbing. Or she's doing decently well at balancing things by accident. Alright, check your crit. 11 to his, and he's got a dodge of 13, so he's totally safe here as long as he keeps getting healed. Oh. Oh, right, he dodged it, so he's totally fine. There's this one last lance person here who's attacking Rolf with the 28th shot of all people, so this is not going to go well for them even slightly. But, you know what? They made their choice. Means we get to go on and move on faster anyway, so I'm okay with that. We've, as yet, lost a silver bow and a tomahawk, and that's kind of okay with me. I'm very interested in what this other stuff over here is. My god, that did so much damage. Oh, I should have kept Soren nearby, because that would have made it easier for him to dodge, actually. Let's just do that for a minute and run this bolting out. Gets Reese some XP anyway, and he could just sorely use it. He's about to level up here. I'll take more res, I'll take more speed and defense. Magic and defense and health. Those are good. This bolting has about 3 more uses, I believe. And now that Soren is closer, he has a better chance of dodging it. Nice. Really? Which obviously gets Reese 6 XP, but it's fine. Ay, yay, yay. Well, god, am I ever lucky that everyone is here. Game be mean. The one step back. Okay, this actually won't be that bad. 1! Ah, for a second I thought there wasn't going to be another one, and I just felt all of the blood leave my body through my toes. That thing that happens when you get nervous. Yeah! This is up to like level 5 or 6 from you, something crazy. Level 6, wowie. Only luck. That's a bit of a shame. Could do with a touch more strength and defense for you, because they're already so good for what your class is. God, it's a massive sword. Look at her just swinging that with. It's so long that it goes through the floor. Even though she's holding it at like a 45-degree angle. I gotta be careful of people's health though, because we were only in the middle of healing when we started doing all this. Yow! Oh, you're actually really tanking this. And you had a decent chance to crit, even though it didn't happen. Yeah, why do you not have a shield anymore? You have it on your model, and you had one when you were unclassed, like not a class up, I thought. I guess just because you're putting all your focus in your halberding, hence halberdier. Decent chance to crit here, but you're only shooting 1. I didn't really pay attention to that, and I should have. It's fine. Also, I looked it up because I realized I forgot to check what the occult skill for sniper is, and in this one it's Deadeye. It doubles your accuracy. Like it's one of those that like activates under certain conditions, which I assume is just your skill. I forget. It doubles your accuracy and raises the damage a bit, maybe, but it puts them to sleep also, the opponent. It doesn't work on everyone, but it's pretty cool. I still stand by putting Astra and Ether on, I think. But it would have been a cool thing to consider. If we find another occult, it will definitely be on my like top 3 list for consideration. Ah, that's a lot of damage. My god. Why would you do something like that? Also, why is their health glowing? Does it normally glow like that? Or is it because I've got the equipment on or something? Oh, bait taken. We're gonna do 0 damage, I figure. Ting! Oh, it didn't even hit. Is that their second last? Rawr! 'Twas their last. Good. Okay, so, ooh, you're actually in this one's range. I'm glad they haven't gone after you just yet. I'm gonna have Soren run up and get the stuff from these chests before we really press on here. Oh, Lethe really needs health, desperately. Look at this. She's missing like 30 health, and you don't even need the mend to clear it. So the mend really isn't all that. It's like if you're really desperate and someone has like 60 max health, that you really need the mend. Nice, a level 4 mist. Did you get like 14 XP for that? That was sweet. I'll take some strength and defense. Magic and speed are not those things that I listed, but they are also good. It's close. I almost just blasted that priest off the face of the earth. Nosferatu. Ooh. Light magic A. Right, I don't think shadow is the thing in this game. It's heavy. It doesn't do like tons and tons of damage. Well, it's pretty decent for a mage, actually. And you receive as much damage as you inflict. Nice. Now, Soren and Ilyana obviously don't get to use that, but Reese sure as hell does. How much are these two so far? So Might 2 and 4. So actually Nosferatu is a fair bit above them. Alright, this will be a slightly tricky approach. I think we can probably lure down what is this one's name? Nominami? Tominami. As long as we don't have them go after... I think Rolf is the one we really don't want them to hit, because he's got low res, so that he's one of the few that they'll probably feel comfortable attacking. Oh, so does she, so it's better if they attack her. Anyway, I'll deal with that after I loot this place. I'm happy to have Nosferatu, though, I said that much. Spirit Dust, that's, magic goes up, right? Amazing. Kiddo, time to go. So what we lost was the Tomahawk and Silver Bow, and I'll tolerate that. And the bolting, if you want to be clinical. Not really paying attention to anyone's biorhythms right now, but we're all pretty skilled, so it compared to them, so it probably won't be a big deal. If only Soren could run a little faster! Okay, so I don't want to step in that range, but if I step over... so right here, I can lower down 1 axe, and then does that also lure you? Not quite. Maybe it's better to just lower the axe one at a time, then. Sorry, Mordecai, I've just done this just in time for you to untransform. Perhaps you could take the demi-band back, actually. Venom Axe will be unfortunate, but she's pretty tanky anyway, so the poison won't put a hamper on her strategy too much. Oh, she did actually take you down. Wonder of wonders. Okay, they really are just going specifically by the range. Oh, and Tominami is not even attacking us, even though he was all like, I'm sorry, I have to attack you. Gotta be worried about Schaefer here because the big lug's got killer bow and killer axe, and actually has much more range than I'm probably expecting because of being a warrior. Right. Miss can throw a bit of healing out on the damage she took from the axe and the poison. But mostly for her own XP. Staff level up. Is that up to A now? S. Oh my god. Straight legend. It would be cool if there was a way in any of the Fire Emblems, I don't believe there is to my knowledge, to choose whether or not you counterattack, because there are plenty of instances where even if it's an enemy you do want to take down, if you take them down, it'll file another one down to attack you, so you would rather not a counterattack, because then they block the space and that's good. Nice. Maybe using bonus XP for you, because I expect we'll get a little bit from keeping these priests alive. The trick is that once we get them clear, we can't just sprint up, because we have to take time to push these people out of the way in a pretty specific order. Heal Mia and then just get up there into that little slot. You should be able to tank if the Tamanami one also comes down, but they'll be able to do like 4 damage to you, and they have a 60% chance to crit, and your luck is good enough to outweigh that, isn't it? Yep. Oh, come on, really? I've given you the perfect opportunity, you fool. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just ignore them for the moment then. Maybe they just don't want to move because they're meant to be like fixed in place. Boodly-doo. Okay, at least they're gonna come down. Okay, so we brought them down pretty far, so we're gonna have to move up a fair bit to hit them this next turn. But that may be fine because we can sort of lure down the sniper that way, I guess, as well. So obviously this won't do any damage to either of them, but we brought them down. It's weird that they'll do that, but certain mages won't go after... No, I guess they did try to go after Reese that one time, right? Their rules are kind of flimsy and not always consistent about whether or not they would prefer to attack someone who they can actually damage or not. Yonk! Yonk! Oh, I'm glad I didn't give you a steel blade. That would just been stupid. Actually, you didn't take down with this. I sort of expected you would. Maybe the steel blade was the right thing to do. And if we creep up far enough, we can just rush the mage before they have a chance to decide to do something stupid and awkward. I'm guessing the boss won't move down if we stand in their range, though, because that would make this a little too easy, wouldn't it? Sniper goes after Nephany here, can do at most 9 damage, I think, even with a crit on this silly bow, but it's a miss anyway. Either way, it's not enough to take this down unless there's a crit that happens. We can have someone else shoot them or something like that. Doesn't really matter. In fact, swords beat axes, yes. So what I'm tempted to do is, if this one's gonna come down and be silly, I guess, you know, I'm gonna put Brom here and shove. Oh no, we don't want you shoved. I want you shoved. I'm gonna shove you. Shove. Level for you. Nice. I dig that. Let's have some more defense, please, and speed and. Yeah, defense. He is now the second most defensive person, at least in the squad at the moment. No longer a tie. Look at that. I'm gonna have you shove you, and then have Mordecai just come up here and pull her out of the way. Well, that's actually not even necessary anymore, right? Because they can't reach with the way the priests are organized. Okay, I've opened the range back up just so I know. Can Astrid rescue him? Okay, so I could have Ike. Oh shoot, this is actually kind of silly what I've done. Okay, I'm gonna have you just pull me out of that way, because I don't like that. Brom will probably tank anything. Lethe will probably dodge anything. I didn't check if this would take down, but I'm pretty sure it will, just because they're an archer. Or a mage, they don't tend to have high defense. Yeah, I'll be good. Nice dodge. Pew! And a boodly-doo for you. Hopefully we get a lot of bonus XP from this, and we can dump it all in Mordecai and Soth. Boop. I should really be having Reese do it because he's way lower level than her, but I keep feeling like he's going to be getting levels faster than her or something. I don't know why. Who is that? Oh, it's Tomonami. Okay, right. Well, he can only do, like, 2 damage or whatever. Sorry, I know you have to do this. Ow. Don't feel too bad. It was just 1 damage. Didn't hurt that bad. You gave me an XP, if anything. Okay, one warrior's decided that it's time. Their time is now. Okay, grand. So it doesn't look like the boss is intending to come down until we get directly into the range. Why did this one come down? I don't really understand. Yeah, trick is I don't want to. I need like 4 people. I can't just bank everything on Astrid. I need like Astrid, and then I need to shove this person out of the way so that there's like 1 melee going out as well, and then a mage or something like that. 18 and 18 is actually quite good. And then it brings her up here to do some melee this next turn as well. So as long as we have someone really quick moving to run up here to shove the priest out of the way, we can get a melee hit, Soren's attack, a magey attack, and then also Astrid this next turn, provided we do something about all this soon. Oh, these priests have light as well. I gotta be careful about that. Not too careful, though. Shoot that. Brom will go up and shove the priest so that we're still blocking a fair bit. They won't be able to really get in to attack any of us, but we've pushed up a fair bit so we have a chance at taking her to the boss this next turn. The thing is, this is one of them where if we screw it up, the approach of the boss, then we're left vulnerable to like the 5 different things here. We only do need to take out the boss, so as long as we can shove you this turn with like Brom, which is my plan. That's not moving into the mage's ranges, is it? No, thank goodness. So shove this one. We've now got a fair foothold in here. Oh shoot, I didn't realize this one is going to be still here. Okay, but Brom probably isn't going to do too much damage this next turn, so we can have him like shove them to the... Oh, we've got to be careful which way we shove them, because we want people moving the other way, probably. Hopefully none of the Tomonami or either the 2 light mages up there are going to do anything too bad here. Hopefully the boss doesn't come down either. But if they do, they're just going to be going after Lethe and Brom, in which case they're luring themselves into the worst place, so that's tough for them, not for us. Okay, we've got 1 warrior coming down here, completely blocking the way in a way that I didn't anticipate. That's unfortunate. Nice miss. But if nothing else scary is happening this turn, we can just sort of take a turn standing here still and deal with this, I guess. That's a level for him, too. They would probably go get healed but this turn, which might move around some of the priests, which I would not like. Ooh, speed and defense! Yes. I'm gonna have Astrid just finish this as well. She really is like the jack-of-all-trades character, the one I'm using for like everything. It's like, oh, there's someone in the way we need to clear out, well, let's use Astrid. Oh, there's a boss we need to fight, let's use Astrid. Oh, we need to run a really far distance in a short amount of time, let's use Astrid. Oh, we need to level up to level 7 before anyone is even there, let's use Astrid. Health and speed. Starting to lack on strength and defense a little, or, well, lack. I mean, you're still above average in them, I would say. The defense is about average. But considering your reputation of being so far above average in these, it feels lower than average. Okay, so if none of these ones are going to move, then we have all the time in the world to set this next turn up. I don't think the boss is going to move. We might step into the mage's ranges and they'll move, so I'll try and keep out of the mage's ranges for as long as we're not doing the boss. I am going to make the executive decision to shove this one out of the way, and then he can shove the one in front of the boss out of the way next turn, and we will have range spot here for Astrid. She backs up. Range spot here for Soren, then a melee spot here for a few people, I suppose. So yeah, again, 732 crit on each one. She's probably going to get at least one of those. That's pretty good. How's Soren doing here? with, say, Hellfire, because he doesn't get much speed. It's 15 damage, so 15 plus the at least 14 that Astrid is doing. 29. Hopefully Mia can pull some crazy killing edge stuff. Yep, Mage is going out on Braum. It'll do like 3 or 4 damage. The attack power was 14, I think, and his res is... Well, it's... Never mind. Oh, no. Braum. Oh, don't double. Oh, shit. We almost got through without killing any of them. Oh, I forgot that he would... sorry. Damn it. Oh, we were this close. Oh, it was a stupid mistake, too. Completely forgot he would respond with melee. I guess I just assumed that if they were going to attack him, they would walk away, like this one is doing, because that's how every other enemy in the game works. Why did I assume that they would work the way the other enemies in the game work? That was just stupid of me, he said, grumbling. God, that's so frustrating. I'm sorry, priests. Wasn't my intent to ruin your entire life by killing it. I killed your life. Yonk. Yes, as long as you don't kill here, Soren, Mordecai can finish it off. This would be a bad time to adept, just so you... Okay, fine. I see how it is. I understand, Soren. I understand. I'm not angry or disappointed. I'm just accepting now. Kidok. So Braum is the one we want to shove this person the next turn. Then we can all just charge the Schaefer and it'll be easy. If he suddenly moves this turn, we're dead, obviously. But they've given no indication that will happen. So either way, pretty chill mission. Aside from that one person I just accidentally murdered. Okay, so got to stand away from you. Beware of that. I guess Mordecai is probably not going to be able to hit the boss this turn, but it's alright. Boss can't equip anything other than the axe he's already got on, so it should be fine. We can all just range the heck out of it. Nice dodge. You're getting really good at dodge. Well, I guess these people don't have very good accuracy because they're not fighters, they're just random-ass priests. Oh, you've just transformed. That's not what I was hoping would happen. Either way, shove time, and then range attacks time. Starting with Astrid, why not? Go for it! Hey, Robes! If I get somebody to scratch, you better get a healing. That is only on their turn that they get to do that, fair Schaefer. There is no... Yeah! 21! Nice. If you don't make it to their next turn, and all that plan you had was as good as not. Like, I'd like for me to get some damage here, but, like, it's not really worth risking the crit, I guess. Even though your crit is absurdly high here, and your dodge is pretty good, too. It's not worth risking. If you adept, you can finish it off now! Hey, there you go. Finally, an adept comes out in a position where it actually will advantageously... Well, I shouldn't say that. It did help us many times before, but it very frequently has been wrecking us. Shut up, bro. Oh, praise. Oh, some babies. Dang. What do you mean? Just use the babies as meat shields? You would have shoved the babies out of the way just as well. Level 4 Soren, bring him up to level 4. Bouncing these out a bit. Very, very sorry to that one priest we clonked on the head with a sword. Magic 20. Ooh. Oh, and although fight could have gone worse. Oh, we actually get the killer bow off that. It'll be great to give to Astrid. Sweet!
Thank you very much. I never imagined that we would be rescued by soldiers of an enemy nation.
There was no way we'd cut down innocent priests being forced to fight against their wills. Except for the one we cut down. Ignore him, he doesn't exist. And yet we were not able to save everyone.
Peace, my lord. We were expecting to be killed at once, and yet you rescued so many of us.
Father, we bear no ill will toward the kingdom of Dayan itself. We wish only to reclaim the homeland which was unjustly taken from us. That is the reason we fight. We had no desire to invade this land. If nothing else, please believe that.
I beg your pardon. May I have the favor of your name?
Valencia Riddell Crimea. I'm the sole survivor of the Crimean royal family.
Oh! You... Let us give thanks that you are alive and well. And please, I beg your understanding as well. There are many Dayans who do not support the king's actions.
I understand.
I'm really upset about that one we killed, but whatever. Whatever. It was the game's stupid rules that made it happen. It was not my fault. Now it's time to search this place, right, for whatever Nasir wanted us to find here, assuming he didn't just want us to get axed.
My lord Ike, may I join you?
Sure, why not? Everyone's lending it.
Ike, where are you?
Mist? I'm over here.
Ike, this way, quickly! Raisin's in trouble.
What? Whose voice was that? What? Raisin, what is it?
He's been like this from the moment he set foot in this room. He's just staring at the walls.
Hello, Raisin? You, feeling alright? What is all this? The writing on the walls?
Every wall has the same pattern on it.
It's not a pattern. It's an ancient language. All chants and spells in magic scrolls are written thusly.
Can you read it, Soren?
Some, but not all. Spells are simple, whereas this is a complex narrative. I think Prince Rayson could read it.
I bet this is the same language that Leanne was speaking.
It is the Serenis' language.
It must be Serene's. It just seems so weird that you would call it, because otherwise it would be the Serene's forest with the apostrophe, like possessive, like this. I guess it just could be the forest. Whatever, I'm just gonna start saying Serene's.
It is the Serene's language. The chants are all in this language too. So Rayson is reading what's written on the walls.
It appears that way. Shall we leave him be? There's a lot of writing here. This could take hours. Well, he's non-responsive, and I think that's of concern.
I think that's a good idea.
What if it's a spell that, like, as you read it, it does something to you?
Ike!
What is it?
From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. Sorry, I said the first Ike there really urgently, and perhaps not reading the room well.
You don't know who it was, do you?
I wasn't able to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed.
Is this...
I think it may have belonged to whoever was imprisoned in this room.
What is it? Show me!
I apologize. I took up much of your time.
Rayson, you don't look so good.
Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I'm fine. It's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather? Was it in that room? Soren found it. Whose was it?
Lilia, my older sister.
The writing on the walls is hers.
You have an older sister too?
Yeah, an older sister too?
Will you tell us about it?
She was kidnapped 20 years ago, on the night of the Serene's massacre. I thought that Lilia had been murdered along with my other brothers and sisters. I believed that, until today. Who took her? The walls say only that he was a large human. She probably never knew who it was. He thrust a clan treasure at her and demanded that she use her magic to revive the thing sealed inside it. He exhorted her, again and again, but to no avail. Lily refused his request every time, because she did not possess that power.
Someone wanted to revive the Dark God.
Shortly after she was brought here, Lilia fell ill and collapsed. I'm not surprised. It was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room with no view of earth or sky, and herons very much need the balances and the force of that.
Oh, that's off.
Mist.
I'm sorry. I just feel so sad for Lilia, and for Rayson too.
I beg your pardon. Let me continue. A young Beorc began coming to the room to care for Lilia. She had bluish hair and blue eyes, and her heart was unusually pure for a Beorc. In time, Lilia and she came to be friends and shared a mutual trust. Lilia decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. But eventually the Beorc woman understood what it was Lilia wanted, which was to take the treasure and the song and flee this temple.
Brother?
Was there anything else written about this Beorc woman? A name, perhaps?
Toremasku.
Translated into our language, it was probably Elena.
I knew it! Mother! It was our mother!
I had some idea they might be saying that.
What?
Because that would explain why Mist has some element of this, the balance, the heronic balance, I guess?
Are you sure?
A mother's name was Elena. Like me, her hair was blue, as were her eyes. Rayson, the object you referred to as your clan treasure was an aged bronze medallion, wasn't it?
How did you know that?
The medallion became my mother's keepsake. The song, too. My parents both gave their lives to protect it. You and Mist are Elena's children? Then Leiron's medallion is here!
The
medallion was stolen, probably by Dayan.
It can't.
This is unbelievable. Can a thing like this be chance? To be honest, I don't fully understand all that's happened, but it all makes sense. It all comes together. Are we hearing this now? Is someone singing? Is that Mist?
Mist.
That's fucking terrible. Sorry.
That's the song that... But the melody's a little different, isn't it?
The song that they used to restore the forest, yeah. It's similar to the song Rayson and Leanne sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it as a lullaby. It is the song of release, the one Lilia entrusted to Elena.
But I wore the medallion and sang that song almost every single night, and nothing ever happened.
The magical effect of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. It can't be unleashed by just anyone.
The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Altina. Lilia wanted your mother to take the melody to Altina and return the medallion to its rightful place in the Serene's forest.
Well, what a shame we didn't get to end up doing that, and now it's gone. And who is this Altina and where?
The story is becoming clearer and clearer. My father fled Dayan to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet.
Ike? How did you know?
Volk told me. He told me about my father's past and the amulet and the Dark God, too.
So, you know everything.
King Ashnard took Lilia, didn't he? That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman.
Ike, are you saying you know who killed Commander Grail? You never said anything about that. We all thought his murderer was unknown. Why didn't you say anything?
I don't know. I never felt like talking about it.
He was a Dayan soldier, wasn't he? Who was it? Who was the man who killed Commander Grail?
Oh.
Ike, tell me!
Can we discuss this later?
Oh. Yes. Yes, of course.
Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Kamea. Even if we now add to that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer, our enemy remains unchanged. King Dayan and his henchmen are the ones we must defeat.
It's mysterious, isn't it? I mean, Rayson said the same thing earlier, but could all of this really be mere coincidence? The fall of Kamea, Ike's parents, the death of Rayson's sister, the fact that everything leads back to Dayan.
If true, it changes the meaning behind this war. The treatment of Lilia is one thing, but the assassination of the former apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation. If it was all part of Dayan's plan to steal the medallion and the song, then the reason I fight. Motivations. Chapter 22, clear! Don't understand the name of Solo exactly yet still, but whatever. Very good, so very sorry about that one priest who I sworded, but that was okay. Sorry. So what did we just learn then? A lot. Okay, so now everyone is more or less surprised about the medallion's purpose. We know that it was formerly a Heron artifact entrusted to Ike's mother by a bond of trust between Lilia and Elena. Lilia being Rayson's older sister, who is no longer. Elena brought that to brought that to Grail. I don't know why Grail. Either way, it ends up in Grail and Elena's possession. Grail touches it one day, goes berserk, kills Elena. And then he's like, oh, bugger, I gotta keep this thing safe. He gives it to Mist, who, having been raised by those two, including Elena, who had a bond of trust between the Herons, seems to be some transfer of at least knowledge of the Herons' abilities and junk to Mist. Let me save this before I forget, before it crashes or anything. And it seems that somehow the king was conspiring to get hold of this medallion to do something. And now that the Dayans got it, we figure it's him who wants it. Like they're saying, it all adds up, but it's not one complete story yet. It's like 6 different stories that all seem to exist in the same contextual space. Oh, he's got his helmet under his arm. I was like, what is that weird protruding appendage on his abdomen? Very good. So there's a lot we understand now, but a lot left to learn, clearly. And we made some good progress there. I didn't get quite as much experience as I would have wanted for Mordecai and a few other lower level people. We're growing decently fast here. And hopefully we got at least a bit of bonus XP for saving not murdering all the priests. So we're clipping along here. Next video going to the channel is going to be some more Tales of Zestiria, but aside from that, looks like we're done here, doesn't it? We'll be meeting with Zelgius and following along here and seeing. I guess this will put a shift in their plans. I mean, like Soren says, we're still going after Ashnard, but it may shift our priorities once we get to Kermea about our approach. We shall see. Either way, thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully, I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace. Never mind then. Don't try it. I'll just try as Saray for a bit here against all instincts. Yeah. Why does he resist fire? Oh no, wait. What is that move? Shadowfang. Oh, it's Earth. Of course it is. Obviously. Shadow Toxon, Thrust, and Lance are the ones I should be doing. Actually, Lance. Ow! That's a lot of damage. That knocks.